Clearance delivery, Skylane, November 80 Pop Echo.
80 Pop Echo, standby. 80 Pop Echo, hold for release. Cleared to Alpha Alpha Oscar Airport via radar vectors. On departure, maintain 3,000. You can expect 10,000 minutes after. Departure frequency is going to be 134.0, squawk 6656. Hold for release, go ahead with the reback.
All right, clear to Alpha Alpha Oscar, radar vectors, then as filed, climb maintain 3,000, expect 10,010. Departure frequency 134.8, squawk 6656, and hold for release, 0 Pop Echo.
80 Pop Echo, that departure frequency is 134.0. The rest of your readback was correct. So you number one ready to go, and what's your runway of departure?
Yeah, we'll be just a few minutes, but I'll let you know on this frequency, 0 Pop Echo. Fairfield County, Skylane, November 80 Pop Echo, taxiing to the run-up area 28, Fairfield.
Okay, traffic 27 Mike, Pop Echo, right close traffic, runway 28, Fairfield.
Clearance delivery, Skylane, November 80 Pop Echo, number one ready for departure at Fairfield on runway 28.
Roger, let me coordinate the call. Controller standby, and what's the on-course heading to AAO?
272.
Thanks, man. Standby, let me coordinate. Echo, enter control airspace, runway heading, coming to 3,000, release for departure, but it's not off in 5 minutes.
All right, release for departure, runway heading, and 0 Pop Echo. Skylane 80 Pop Echo, holding short for the base traffic. Fairfield traffic, Skylane 80 Pop Echo, taking off 28.
Approaching runway 28.
Alright, airspeed's live, instruments are green. Rotate.
Fairfield County traffic, Cessna 1027 Mike, turning your right crosswind for runway 28.
Fairfield County traffic, Skylane 80 Pop Echo, departing the area to the west. Fairfield. And approach Skylane November 80 Pop Echo 2000, climbing 3,000, runway heading.
80 Pop Echo, close departure, ident.
Ident 0 Pop Echo.
80 Pop Echo, close departure's radar contact, climb maintain 4,000.
4,000 0 Pop Echo. This is almost direct, straight to.
I know it. 80 Pop Echo, and climb and maintain 10,000, 10,000. Just continue on that heading for traffic.
Climb maintain 10,000, 10,000 0 Pop Echo.
This is 0 Pop Echo, you can proceed on course.
On course 0 Pop Echo.
Runway 4074, commence approach flighting 320, vector for the ILS 28, right approach, or left side if you prefer, descend and maintain 6,000.
There we go.
All right, 320 down to 6,000, runway 4074.
Oh wow, look how pretty this is.
I know, it's beautiful.
Could stay at 8, but closer to 10, see we got more tailwind.
Yeah.
That's what I saw when I filed, so hopefully that'll bear out.
Yep.
That's an 80 Papa Echo, contact Columbus approach 118.85. Have a good day.
1885 0 Pop Echo. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, that was nice. Have a good day.
It was nice. Have a good day. Columbus Skylane November 80 Pop Echo 8,300, climb to 10,000.
80 Papa Echo, Columbus approach, now 1039.97.
2997 0 Pop Echo. Oh my gosh, just look how gorgeous this is up here.
Know it. Usually not quite this far above the tops like this.
Oh, no. That was a interesting flight.
Yes.
Gonna go see Kevin Collins, YouTube subscriber of ours.
Yeah, I had it all figured out, yeah.
Yeah, at KSGH or Springfield. And man, the weather just kept getting worse and worse the closer we got. And it was like that all around us except for this one little airport. Airfield, yeah, and it was
Lancaster, Ohio, yeah.
It was via Parr.
Yeah. So we quickly asked for that, and it pretty quick trying to get in there.
Yeah,
and
we were.
everything. Scrambled.
We were kind of a little bit behind the plane, a little overloaded. You know, clearing out the flight plan and the G1000 and trying to load a new one and do a new approach and everything else. But luckily, he vectored us all the way to the approach, so that kind of gave us a little breathing room.
Well, and I must say, I don't know what their fuel prices were, but the airport was fabulous.
Yes.
They were the nicest. They have a flight school there, and it was busy, even though the weather wasn't the best. And what did they say? I think it was Natalie came and grabbed me. There was this table full of snacks.
Oh.
And I said, well, is it someone's birthday? They said, no, it's Monday. It's just a day of the week. They always have tons of snacks. She had made homemade banana bread, so she gave me, I'll have to show you here in a minute when I grab it to eat it, because I plan to eat it.
Yeah.
2 big slices of banana bread. Ron's got a cupcake.
Just
The nicest people.
yeah. So if you're ever in the area,
Yeah. It was fabulous. And they have a little courtesy car. They apologize profusely for their 91 tourists, but
yeah. So if you're ever near Lima Hotel Quebec, be sure to stop in.
We had a wonderful time in Annapolis too.
Oh gosh, we didn't really film the boat show. It was just so crowded. But it's true what they say. If you want to go look at sailboats, go to Annapolis. I mean, the selection was phenomenal.
We went on every kind of catamaran I think they had. We didn't really go in the monohulls, but you run out of time.
Yeah, I mean, there were a couple of monohulls I would have looked at, although monohull's not kind of what we want. But anyway, we'll see. But again, we're not getting anything anytime soon. We're going to charter a little longer. Charter different makes and models and sizes and all, just to kind of see what fits. It's kind of like getting the airplane, that fits your mission, so to speak. Fly several ones and settle on the one that kind of does 80-90% of what you want it to do.
Exactly. And I will say it's pretty easy once we have found out that we did the right thing with doing the ASA courses that we did, and especially 104, because they say that pretty much opens the door for bareboat chartering. So we can charter anything up to a 50-foot that's we want, really, that's available. And we kind of talked to some people some more too, and even in the Med and Thailand and places like that, we still won't have a problem with those certifications.
We got to get our international paperwork filled out.
Right.
That done. And so we'll do that when we kind of get home and settled.
We enjoyed Annapolis too.
And we went downtown Annapolis, walked around a little bit, and checked out the town of Bowie where we were staying. And kudos to the guy who got us the VRBO in Bowie. It was in his basement, so it wasn't like really set up to like live. It didn't have a kitchen, but he did have a microwave and a full-size refrigerator and stuff, and it was roomy.
And a coffee pot.
And a coffee pot. So, I mean, that was plenty. And he had a car he rented us too. The thing about that is Enterprise and all the other car rental places we contact would not bring a car to the airport.
Right.
So it had to have Ubered and then, try to go from there. Well, he hopped off a Lexus at the airport, and then he just said, text me when you get there and he'll open it, electronically, and the key was in the car. And he's got it set up right.
It was as far as convenience goes, it was great. And actually, Bowie ended up, that little airport was definitely a little airport, but it worked out well because it halfway between Annapolis and Washington, D.C., we did go down to Arlington National Cemetery one day, and it was a nice little drive down to it. So,
yeah, we were very centrally located where we were at.
Yeah.
In Arlington Cemetery, the weather was bad that day.
It rained all day long.
And we were going to go do a meetup with a guy that was a YouTuber. It wasn't affiliated with the show. He had some place reserved off-site, and Charles, a parody show, had told me about it, and we were going to try to meet up with him, but it was just raining.
We had been wet all day.
We were soaked. And then when we got to Arlington, of course, it was raining, but they had the little trolleys to take you around. Then they had some ponchos they gave you.
They gave you those ponchos. I was impressed.
And that was nice. And then I thought it was very fitting to watch the changing of the guards in inclement weather.
Exactly.
It was, it was cold and wet and rainy, and they were just as precise as if it would have been a nice, pretty, sunny day.
Exactly. And two, it really meant a lot to me. There were the veterans in wheelchairs sitting there, they were sitting there when we got there to wait for the changing guard and sat there in the rain.
They had a little area roped off for them special.
Yeah, but I mean, it was in the rain.
And they didn't move a budge, just very humbling experience,
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I am Sentinel Pask of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, United States Army, Guard of Honor, Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The ceremony that you are about to witness is the changing of the guard. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, it is requested that everyone remain silent and standing. Thank you.
have loved to have maybe walked around just a little bit more and probably gone to, even though we've been to all the monuments and memorials in Washington, D.C. years ago, we'd have probably taken a little more time, but like the weather was miserable. It was, yeah.
It was, the weather was not good. But when we went before, we never went to the Arlington Cemetery.
Right. Took a tour of the Naval Academy, and fortunately the time that was available was 11 o'clock, so by the time we kind of did a little of the tour, we got to the dining hall for their lunch formation.
That was
unbelievable.
Yeah, and then after the fact, come to find out, a guy I went to high school with, Jimmy, he probably doesn't go by Jimmy anymore, but when I knew him in high school, it was Jimmy Evans. His son is a senior at the Naval Academy, Jay, and I didn't know that till a couple of days afterwards, and I was going to try to meet up with him just out of respect, if nothing else, but he was overloaded.
They have off from like noon on Saturday till noon on Sunday, and that's the only time off they have.
I think his brother came up and they spent Sunday together, so and that was fine. It was just a very moving, all of that was. out of some clouds when we get up there a little further.
That looks like it.
Going to maintain 6,000 with top number 3022.
6,000, 3022, 0 Pop Echo.
November 0 Pop Echo. Are you familiar with the area, correct?
Affirm, 0 Pop Echo.
0 Pop Echo. Traffic's about 7 north of Jabara, north-northeast Jabara, southwestbound. Appears to possibly be descending into Jabara. 4,500 indicated presently, and it looks like one of the call signs from that. He's either going to Jabara or Beachfield.
All right, we'll be looking for him, 0 Pop Echo.
November 0 Papa Echo, traffic 12 o'clock and 2.5 miles northbound indicates 2,900, and that other traffic I reported earlier at your 1 to 2 o'clock and 4 miles and southbound at 4,100. Would you like to turn north behind that?
Yeah, we can do that, 0 Pop Echo.
0 Papa Echo, flighting 290.
290, 0 Pop Echo.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 500 feet below.
Yeah, we have Jabara inside, 0 Pop Echo.
0 Papa Echo, Clearbridge approach Jabara, advisory cancellation in the air. This frequency, you're on the ground 134.8, change advisory approved.
We go ahead and cancel IFR though.
0 Papa Echo, cancellation received, squawk VFR, change advisory approved. And that traffic you had in sight over Jabara looks like he's crossing over midfield to into the pattern at Jabara. We'll see it.
That's what we're looking at, 0 Pop Echo. Appreciate you. Jabara traffic, Skylane 80 Pop Echo is 5 to the north. Going to enter a left downwind for 36, full stop, Jabara.
Jabara traffic, citation 607 Tango X-ray, main ramp taxi 36 Jabara. Jabara traffic 7947 Gulf on the downwind 436, full stop Jabara.
And Jabara traffic, Skylane 805 Echo is entering left downwind 36, full stop Jabara.
Jabara traffic, Skyhawk 541, 3 miles to the east, midfield left downwind entry 36 Jabara.
Alright, Jabara traffic, Skylane 805 Echo, we're on the departure end on the left downwind for 36 Jabara.
Jabara traffic 7947 Gulf on final 436, full stop Jabara.
Traffic,
And we got that final
11
traffic
o'clock,
inside Jabara.
1 mile, 400 feet below.
We're kind of busy, isn't it?
My gosh. Everybody decided to fly this afternoon.
Uh-huh. One holding short.
Citation.
Yeah. Jabara traffic, Skylane 805 Echo turning left base 36, full stop Jabara.
Jabara traffic, Legacy Jet, we're going to be depart runway 36, we'll hold here for that Cessna, short base. And Jabara traffic, Skyhawk 541, crossing midfield,
Traffic,
left downwind
9
entry,
o'clock,
runway 36,
1 mile,
Jabara.
600 feet above.
Jabara traffic, 7947 Gulf, clear the exit 36.
Jabara traffic, Skylane 805 Echo short final 36, full stop Jabara. I was trying to cut it tight for you so you can go ahead and get out of here.
All right, good. You full stop, let me go around.
We're full stop.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Not a problem. Jabara traffic, Skylane 805 Echo, vacating 36, Jabara.
All right, Prater Jet at Jabara, we're taking runway 36, we'll be straight out at 4000 Jabara.
Sorry to hold you up there.
No, don't worry about it.
Welcome to Wichita, good to be home. Alrighty then.